Professor Kobe, I would have to hold you on because there's something happening right now that we need to pick some updates.
Adolfo no mama makwa baba the Punch TV so make sure say any day di kan na dey hwe channel ya na che say obe subscribe dey ama no like no share we so abeja wadwen che e comment section ho enso e dey aka e ho abusuafo say wa onim say the Punch TV dey ban the current stories ne political affairs bia yeah say the Punch TV dey dem ba kope abusuafo say amle america say story be flow so abebo for mama che say apai ama che say gentle ha obi e twe ne sere ne abasa abusuafo mma yenko hwe story ne mra ye ba ye de mu nchiremu nyina.
We've have to cross over to Parliament over some disturbing issues. My colleague Kweku Asante is standing by for us. Kweku, we're hearing that sitting has suspended in Parliament. What really is the reason? Hello, Kweku Asante.
It's been a really mournful morning in Parliament today. In fact, all this morning, members of Parliament have been talking about death of former colleagues who have passed on. It was first a statement about Honorable Lepalimo and then a statement about the Honorable Mustafa Ahmed. But just about 10 minutes ago, the Speaker of Parliament received some disturbing news in his ears. He slammed back into his chair and eventually had to suspend sitting for 10 minutes. It's past 10 minutes, the Speaker of Parliament has still not returned, and the information we are picking is that Deputy Finance Minister, Honorable John Kumah, the Member of Parliament for Ejisu constituency in the Ashanti region, has passed on. The Honorable Member of Parliament had not been well for some time now. We understand he had traveled outside the country for medical care. He had actually returned, and in fact on Tuesday he was within the precincts of Parliament. We know he had not been so well, but he was hoping that he was recovering from whatever exactly that was happening to him. And because of that, he had been coming to Parliament every now and then. He was seated right here. But the information we are picking now is that the Honourable Member of Parliament has passed on, and that is the information. It is yet to be confirmed officially on the floor. But the Speaker of Parliament, when he received that disturbing news, was clearly disturbed. From his countenance, he slammed into his chair and did not say any word for some seconds before he listened to leadership, who had also this news filtering in and had to suspend sitting. So, Aisha, the breaking news coming in, unfortunate as it is, the Member of Parliament for Ejisu constituency in the Ashanti region, a Deputy Minister for Finance, Honorable John Kumah, has passed on. The Speaker of Parliament is being announced as returning into the House now, and we have not been told exactly what might have been the cause. And the Speaker of Parliament is in. We don't know if by coming in now he will officially inform members that this is the news that has been communicated to him, or he may take some time. But that is the news we are getting in, filtering in now, that the Member of Parliament for Ejisu and Deputy Finance Minister, Honorable John Kumah, has passed on.
That is Kweku Asante, our Parliamentary Affairs correspondent, with that rather disturbing news. Of course, we've seen the Speaker return to Parliament seated in a seat. Let's go to Parliament, the Chamber of Parliament, and listen to the Speaker.
Members have indicated that there are some other engagements, and leadership is in agreement. So, Mr. Speaker, we will just deal with one item. It's just a question left to be put, and then we can pray for adjournment. Mr. Speaker, so if you may put a question on Order Paper Addendum Item 2. Is a motion.
Yes, please.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker.
The Punch
TV on the mood of the House. It will be better we suspend the debate on the SONA. However, to close the day, we want to close in the good news. So we just want you to go to the Order Paper Addendum and put the question for the adoption of the report, the composition of the committee to advise you on the board membership. And that's the Order Paper Addendum. So you just let us adopt it and adjourn.
Let's Honorable members, being guided for us to handle the item on the order paper addendum. That's the position of the House. And order paper addendum item 2. And that what is left is for the question to be put. So I put the question. Those in favor say aye. Those against say no. The ayes have it. The motion is carried. The committee to advise the Speaker on the appointment of other members of the Parliamentary Service Board are as itemized on the order paper. Honorable members, for good reason, the House will have to adjourn. And so I move straight away to adjourn the House until tomorrow at 10 in the forenoon. The House is adjourned.
Speaker of Parliament Alban has just adjourned proceedings for today. The House was scheduled to conclude debates on the State of the Nation address, but because of the bad news that has just come in, he has decided that the House should stop doing any business for today, and he has just adjourned the House to tomorrow, 10 o'clock a.m. in the forenoon. That news came in rather shockingly to the Speaker, who slammed in his chair and proceeded immediately to suspend sittings for about 10 minutes. And then when he returned, has just announced a suspension of proceedings. The Deputy Finance Minister, Asari, had been on the floor and was really not in the good of mood. She was really disturbed. In fact, if you look at the NPP MPs and the mood in the caucus, you see a lot of them having coalesced around each other, trying to take in this very sad news that has just come in. The leadership are conferring to try and get an understanding of what may have happened. I see Habib Idrisu and a number of the caucus leadership who are all trying to talk to colleagues and get an understanding of what exactly may have happened and how bad an information this is now coming in. But the news, as we've broken to you right here on Joy News, is that the Deputy Finance Minister, John Kumah, has passed on, and we expect that officially the family would have to announce that to the Speaker of Parliament before the House can come in and announce that officially. And because of that, the Speaker did not announce the death on the floor, because officially he has not been informed of that. But unofficially, MPs are now aware that Deputy Finance Minister John Kumah has passed on, and because of that, the sitting has had to come to an abrupt end because of the very bad news. This is the second member of Parliament who has passed on in this 8th Parliament. The first was the member of Parliament for the Kumah constituency, who has actually been buried, a by-election having taken place already, and a replacement having been brought into the House. Now, the member of Parliament for Ejisu constituency, John Kumah, and now Deputy Finance Minister, has also passed on, and a by-election will be expected, obviously, but this is the time for members of Parliament to look at the death and also make certain comments. We are also live on Joy 99.7 FM, where this breaking news is now coming in, that the member of Parliament for Ejisu constituency in the Ashanti region, Honorable John Ampotua Kumah, he's the first.
Busuafo story no na yakɔhwɛ de aba no na kyerɛ sɛ nsɛm kɔ so Ghana ha nsɛm kɔ so kurom ha kyerɛ sɛ de hia sɛ obenya wo data na obɛba ntentan no so abusuafo kyerɛ sɛ wobetumi asere a wobetumi adwa wani betumi agye a na kyerɛ sɛ social media no so de so bia etimi eba so sɛ de nkɔfoɔ ka sɛ digital no no yɛmbra so na ɛso nkye Me a mede dwumadie ho kyea me yɛfrɛ me Nana Agyeman. Wohu me so na afrɛ me NY Gya megye so na mama wo peace out.